friends and families. Thanks for joining us for part 2 of our reading lesson. For part 2 of our reading lesson, we are going to learn about different jobs at school. And we are going to tell how those two jobs are the same and how they're different. And you have this page that we're about to work on in your packet. It is on page 1. So go ahead and pull out this page so you can follow along with us as we do this lesson. You will also need a pencil. So I'm going to put my finger on the very first word in the paragraph that I'm going to read, and you can go ahead and do the same. Oh, and the title got cut off, but the title is Helpers at School. Now my finger's over here. Can you follow along as we read this article? A custodian, big word, helps at school. He or she cleans the school. Have you seen a custodian before at school? Yeah, we have a few different custodians. Some help out during the day, like Miss Scott, and some help out at night, like Miss Betty. You might have seen Miss Betty before too. He or she works at night. A secretary, another big word, helps at school. He or she works in the office. Do you know who the secretaries at our school are? That's right, we have two. We have Miss Williams and Miss Newell, and they've helped us out from time to time with a lot of things. He or she works in the day. Awesome! Now we're going to use what we just learned from reading this article to answer these 4 questions. So now my finger is on number 1. Let's read the question together. What does the text say about custodians? Do you remember what we learned about custodians from this article? You're right. Let's go back to the article and look for that sentence so that it will be easy when we go to write our sentence on this line. A custodian helps at school. He or she cleans the school. So what does a custodian do? That's right, they clean the school. So I'm going to go ahead and underline this whole sentence because I want to remember that when I go to write my sentence. Now we'll come back down here and we're going to answer it in a complete sentence. So we're going to say, a custodian does what? That's right, cleans the school. And those words are all right here for us, so we don't even need to think about how to spell them. We're going to take a custodian. Let's spell it together. A, big A, custodian, C-U-S-T-O-D-I-A-N. A custodian what? Are we done? No, we're not done yet. What do we need? That's right, we need cleans the school. Cleans. C-L-E-A-N-S the T-H-E school. S-C-H-O-O-L. Phew, now we're done. No way, we're not done yet. We need a period or some sort of punctuation at the end. Did you remember your finger spaces as you wrote each word? Fantastic. Now let's go to number 2. What does the text say about secretaries? Do you remember what the text says about secretaries? That's right, great memory. Let's go back to the text and find where that sentence is. So we left off here. He or she works at night. They're still talking about a custodian in that sentence. A secretary, oh, this is going to be important. I'm going to underline this. Helps at school. He or she works in the office. So what does a custodian do? Sorry friends, not a custodian, a secretary. What does the secretary do? That's right, they work in the office. So I'm going to underline this part of the sentence right here. Now we're going to write that sentence. What should we start it off with? We started this sentence with a custodian. How should we start off this sentence? You're right, we should say a secretary. Let's write it together. A secretary, S-E-C-R-E-T-A-R-Y. A secretary does what? You're right, works in the office. Works, W-O-R-K-S. N-I-N, the, T-H-E, office. O-F-F-I-C-E. You're right, we need a period. Great catch. Now, we've answered 2 questions so far, and we remembered our finger spaces so that we can tell where one word stops and another begins. Now we're on question 3. Question 3 says, how are they similar or connected? Man, this is a hard one because the text doesn't tell us how they're similar. When we think about how something is similar, we want to know how they're the same. So when we're thinking about comparing, we could use the 5 W's to help us. We could tell who, what, where, when, or why. Who? Secretary and custodian. Is that the same job? No, it's not, so it can't be that one. What? What do they do? Is it the same job? No, it's not the same job. We just said that one cleans the school and another works in the office. How about where? Where does a secretary work? That's right, a secretary works at a school. Where does a custodian work? A custodian also works at the school? You're right. So is that how a custodian and a secretary are the same? You bet. So now let's put that into a complete sentence. So we can say, how are they similar? So let's say they both what? You're right. Work at a school. And we know how to spell school. It must be, it's right in the article, right here. So we're going to steal this word and we're going to write it down here. S-C-H-O-O-L. And a period at the end. That's right. Great job being detectives. Now we're on our last question. So my finger is now on number 4. Which helper works at night? Do you remember which one works at night? Let's go back to the article and see if we could figure it out. A custodian helps at school. He or she cleans the school. He or she works at night. Wait a minute. That's exactly the magic word we were looking for. Night. Who works at night? A custodian. You're right. So we're going to write the word A and custodian down here. Ready? A. Custodian. C-U-S-T-O-D-I-A-N. Works at night. W-O-R-K-S. At. A-T. Night. N-I-G-H-T. And then we have a period. Wow, nice job with that activity, friends. So we told how something is the same and how two things are different. Awesome. Make sure to do your exit ticket for today, which could be found on the next page. So right on the other side of where we did this article together. Ooh, I'm so sorry, friends. You couldn't see that last sentence. There you go. Make sure to do your exit ticket and send a picture of your completed work so that I can track your academic progress. As always, if you have any questions, please reach out. Thanks, friends, and have a magnificent Monday.